Hello and welcome to a new series of my YouTube channel. This is my travel diary. It's meant to kind of be a continuation of my previous series, which is Photopoint 24. And obviously that series is not really serving the main concepts that I want to deliver. So I thought if I were to change my concept to my travel diary, because it's more of my travel diary, why not just create a new series rather than wait until, episode 10 and then change the series. So from now I'll be focusing more on the whole trip, as well as giving tips and tricks on photography here and there, but I will still document my trip as the name, my travel diary. Yeah, and on this trip I'll be going to Munich as the starting point. So I'm going from Amsterdam to Munich now. Enjoy! So after a 12-hour bus ride, we couldn't just get into our hotel in Munich simply because we were still quite early. So we decided to walk around the city for a while. So first place we went to was Bavaria Park, this big statue here. And then we went to Paulskirche, or the Paul's Church. But apparently it was under renovation, like huge renovation, so I couldn't really take any pictures or film, because it didn't really look good. I mean, it was under renovation. Otherwise, we didn't really do much. We went to the city center right away to have to grab some lunch. Waste maybe 1.5 hours looking around. Well, and then another 1 hour in a Thai restaurant in Munich, because we couldn't really look for other restaurants. We just grabbed whatever we could find, and there was this Thai restaurant that looked quite nice, so we decided to try. And then when it was the time to check in, which was around 2 p.m., we decided to check in and then left our baggages inside our hotel and take a shower, everything, and then start exploring. So first place we went to was near the Cuhls tour, this big building here, and then made our way to the restaurant, which I will begin talking at soon.
So I had 13 hours of bus ride from Amsterdam to Munich here, and we'll be here for the next 24 hours pretty much, a bit less. And tomorrow we're taking the bus to Salzburg. That's our next destination. And after arriving in Munich, obviously we were really tired, because it was a 12-hour overnight bus ride from Amsterdam all the way. Yeah, but after arriving we did manage to see several places, because we couldn't check into the hotel right away. We had to wait until 2 and we arrived at around 10. But yeah. Now we are at one of the more famous Munich restaurants, traditional restaurants. And I just ordered the Munich Schnitzel, and my friend ordered a Schweinehaxe. But yeah, that's about it. And now we're just gonna go and look around what Munich has got to offer. Okay.
So after dinner we continue our journey. I mean, we had a lot for dinner. I mean, my schnitzel was actually quite big, and my friend couldn't finish her Schweinehaxen. So yeah, we just decided to take a really long walk and explore Munich. And the first location we went to was the Kunst Pavilion Garden. And then direction there would be logical to go to Königsplatz to see the Poppy Lane. I still don't know how to pronounce names of certain places there, and we had this map where it shows pretty much most of the landmarks in Munich. So we just kind of follow that and see where would be the next logical places to visit, rather than following my list of places to visit. And after that, we went to the Altes and Neues Pinakothek. It's a museum, but apparently both of them were under renovation, so I did not really take any pictures or video. Then we went to the Direction University, and from the university we went to the Siegestor, it's the city gate. Then we went to the Chinese Tower, which didn't really look Chinese, to be honest. My friend was really disappointed, well, I was too, but she was more because she's Chinese. Because, we expected to actually look a bit like Chinese, but no, it wasn't really like Chinese. Then we went to the Munich Terrace, and as shown in the video, it's under renovation. Then we went to the Friedensengel. That's like, it looks a bit like the Berlin Victory Column. Well, we headed that direction. She was pretty tired, but I really wanted to visit it, so at least we would have one more place to cross off our list. So we went there. Then on the way back, we passed the Residence, the Residenzplatz, and the new town hall, which I did not take pictures of because it looked a bit not so nice, not as nice as it was going to be on the daytime, I guess, because I did not have any tripod with me. And then we also passed by the Dome, or the Frauenkirche, as it says on the map. Yeah, that was pretty much our plan, and obviously all the photos will be shown, all the photos I've taken will be shown at the very end of the video. So what pictures I've taken, things like that. So yeah. So just got back from photo shoot, and today I've been to so many places, and actually none of the places I visited was actually on the plan for today. It was pretty much for tomorrow. Apparently Munich is not as big as I thought, so I just went straight and photographed whatever I saw, which was quite interesting. Yeah, now it's evening, and I'm going to bed now, so just to save some energy, because tomorrow I have another trip to Salzburg, so yeah, don't want to be late for that. So tomorrow I have to get up pretty early and explore more of Munich and photograph everything I want to photograph, at least most of it. Okay, my friend is probably finished now and wanting to go to bed now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. So here we are in the next morning. I'm just pretty much putting my stuff together on the bed, preparing to pack up. And right after breakfast, well, we had breakfast in the main train station, but then we got back and then it started raining pretty heavily. So we just waited in the hotel until the rain pretty much gets lighter, so we can use our umbrella, because I only have one umbrella with me and she didn't bring any umbrella. But we started heading direction Sendlinger Tor. It's another city gate in Munich that would lead us to little markets there. I had to cross out quite a few of my destinations simply because of the weather. I don't think I'll be able to accomplish going to all the points. And being that we still need to visit the Olympia Park by the end of the trip, you know, I had to cancel quite a bit of our destinations. So those destinations, such as museums, just, you know, went out of the list. But we headed direction Sendlinger Tor, then to Peterskirche or Peter's Church, then to the new town hall. Well, no, I'm not sure if it's new, but it's the Rathaus. And we took some pictures there. Definitely simply because in the evening it didn't look as good, simply because I did not bring my tripod with me. And on the way back, I mean, they would pretty much turn off all the lights simply because we were walking back pretty late in the evening. Then we went to Museum 5 Kontinente, followed by Maximilianeum. The museum thing we only passed by simply because it's pretty much right before the Maximilianeum. And then from there we pretty much took the public transportation, the tram and the underground, all the way to Olympia Park. And there we also saw the BMW Museum and BMW World. So it didn't really take us that long to look around the Olympia Park. I mean, it's the Olympia Park. By the way, if you're thinking of buying lunch there, it's bloody expensive if you buy it from the food stalls. Otherwise, the restaurant they have there, I did not get to try it simply because it was pretty expensive for German standards. Yeah, after the Olympia Park, we went inside the BMW to have a look around, and it didn't really last long as we pretty much had to go back to the hotel and then take the underground to our bus stop, which was at Frontmanning, something like that. Only to figure it out that the bus later would go to the central bus stop, which is in the city center. So I could actually have waited for the bus literally 8 minutes away from the hotel, but no, we took like almost an hour route to Frontmanning. But yeah, that was a lesson. And even at Frontmanning, the bus was a little bit late and we had to wait for the bus quite a while. It was lonely. We were pretty much like the only one who were waiting for the bus. But yeah. Anyway, that's that. And our next trip will be Salzburg. Regarding Munich, I really love Munich a lot. Like the real Munich people, they are really friendly and nice. But our hotel was located where, you know, the immigrants were. I'm not saying, I don't really have a lot against the immigrants, but you know, they're just full of Romanian and Turkish people, mainly Turkish people who are, if you ask me, can they be friendly? Yes, they can, but they are mostly friendly to themselves, like to their people, but to the rest of the Germans and the rest of the tourists, they're like, they always give that I'm friendly face and everything, at least during the days that I was there. Like, it doesn't matter which Turkish people I talk to, everyone is just, I don't know, they react as if, I don't know, I killed their cat or something, but, you know, that was a huge lesson for me. I kind of got used to it because my hometown is Hanover, but on the other hand, you know, Munich, it's such a nice city and it could be nicer if they were to be as nice as the real locals. But yeah, that's that. I like, to an extent, my trip was kind of ruined by them, but you know, I got some nice pictures, I believe. So, you know, that's good enough for me, and as long as my friend did not get hurt, everything is fine. Everything is fine. So, yeah. Overall, I really love the city of Munich, and I would definitely visit it again sometime in the future when I feel like it. Simply because, I mean, there were places, like quite a few places that was under construction and I really wanted to see them and take pictures of them. And being that I travel with friends, with a friend, it just means that, you know, I didn't get to always wait for the right time to take pictures. I just had to go to the location, like I had to go to the location and, you know, take pictures, take whatever I can take. So I didn't really get to find, well, I didn't really find all the time to find the right angles and wait for certain things to occur. I just had to snap, snap, snap. But anyway, I hope you enjoy my pictures at the end of the video. So thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Have fun.